Thank you everyone for joining our webinar today with World's Best Cat Litter. I'm joined here today with Beth and Jean, and they have a great presentation for us all. If you have any questions during the webinar, please feel free to type them into the chat window, and we'll do a Q&A at the end of the webinar. With that said, Beth and Jean, please take it away.
Hi everyone, we're excited to be here today, and we wanted to thank you for taking the time to tune into our webinar and learn more about World's Best Cat Litter. I'm Jean Broders, the Senior Brand Manager at Kent Pet Group, the parent company of World's Best Cat Litter.
And I'm Beth Flickinger, Senior Manager of Consumer Research and Education at Kent Pet Group.
So we all know that feeling of having litter box messes on your mind. We wanted to start off this presentation by showing you a fun video from our latest ad campaign that gets to the core of what it's like when you have a cat on your mind, not the box. So let's take a look here.
Have you met Steve's new girlfriend yet?
Oh yeah. When the feather on the stick comes out, she goes nuts.
What?
She's smarter than most dogs. She even watches TV with me. 70s cop shows, mostly.
Think about your cat, not the box.
So if you'd like to review our commercial again, check it out on our YouTube channel. Like this video shows, World's Best Cat Litter is a product that will simplify your life by saving you time and money. Not only that, but it's 100% environmentally friendly as well, and safe for pets, people, and the planet. If you have a cat, you know that cleaning the litter box can be very time-consuming, messy, and overall not very fun. At World's Best Cat Litter, we want to make these things easier for you so you can spend time thinking about your cat, not your cat's litter box. Our litter lets you use less and get more, so you're not always thinking about buying more litter. Because of its concentrated power, even our smallest bag, 6 pounds, lasts one cat more than 30 days. Of course, a major concern for any cat owner is litter box odor. World's Best Cat Litter keeps you from worrying about litter smells by providing big odor control in a tiny package. World's Best Cat Litter also makes cleanup easier because it's quick clumping and easy scooping, and it's septic safe and flushable. Last but not least, our product is pet, people, and planet friendly. We don't add any chemicals to our litter, so you and your family can feel good about your choice.
So how does our litter achieve all this? World's Best Cat Litter is the only litter with the concentrated power of naturally absorbent corn. Our all-natural formulas are much lighter than traditional litter, but are so powerful that you don't need to use as much of it. So you can use less and get more. You might even say it's a litter bit amazing.
Now you might be wondering how the people behind World's Best Cat Litter got the idea to make a litter out of corn. As we mentioned before, World's Best Cat Litter is part of Kent Pet Group in Muscatine, Iowa, which is a division of Kent Corporation, a family-owned company that has been innovating food production for many decades. Back in 1996, a group of scientists at Kent Pet Group set out to create the best possible cat litter and discovered that a corn-based cat litter could solve many of the problems that came with traditional clay litters.
So you might not know about the problems associated with traditional litters. Heck, you may not have thought about what your litter is even made of, period. Well, a large majority of litters are made out of clay. And that means that these litters are heavy. Regular litters made out of clay are very heavy, and that can make them awkward to carry and to pour. They mask odors instead of absorbing them by using artificial perfumes. Clay litters are known to be dusty. This can be messy for you and your cat. Finally, clay litters are not environmentally friendly. Clay is strip mined and it's not renewable. So why use World's Best Cat Litter? Our litter goes above and beyond to solve these concerns thanks to the concentrated power of corn. How does it work? We use a special patented process that compresses naturally absorbent corn into concentrated granules that we use to make our litter. This means that you get outstanding odor control because smells stay trapped deep inside the litter rather than just being masked. World's Best Cat Litter is quick clumping and easy scooping, as the naturally absorbent power of corn traps waste before it can stick to the box. That means that you don't have to chisel and scrape your litter box. The concentrated power of our corn formula also creates tighter, smaller clumps that don't fall apart when you scoop, so you're not left with a mess in the box. Because it's made of corn, our litter is naturally lightweight, so you can give your back a break from heavy bags. One of the things people really love about our litter is that it's flushable. It's been proven safe for septic and sewer systems, so you can save yourself a trip to the trash box when you use World's Best Cat Litter. Corn is also naturally free of silica dust, so you and your cat can breathe easy with our litter. Last but not least, our product is pet, people, and planet friendly. We don't add any chemicals to our litter, which is made out of sustainable corn, so you and your family can feel good about your choice.
As you can see, there are a lot of reasons people love using World's Best Cat Litter, and cats love using it too. We love cats right back, and so we've dedicated ourselves to supporting cats and cat adoption. One major way we've been doing that for the past 5 years is through our Give Litter program. Through Give Litter, we donate thousands of pounds of free litter to shelter partners across the U.S. and have gotten our fans involved in helping spur donations as well. Since launching Give Litter in 2010, we have donated more than 500,000 pounds of litter to 64 different shelters, which has provided 70,000 cats with a month's worth of litter. We are currently almost at our goal of donating 90,000 pounds of litter in 2016. And you can learn how to help us meet this goal by visiting givelitter.com. We've said a lot about our brand and what makes it so unique, but we wanted to give you a chance to hear some real-life success stories. We get thousands of emails from our customers saying how much they and their cats love using World's Best Cat Litter, and just wanted to share a few with you. Jolika says, have 3 cats and you can't even tell that I have 1 cat in the house. Kitties love it and it does a fantastic job of eliminating any odor. Can't be beat. Mariana says, love this cat litter and so do my cats. It smells nice, has a nice texture, is not dusty at all, nor messy. Somehow it lasts longer too, so all around, we are a happy family here. Nikita says, it really is the best. I've tried almost every natural litter that has been out there, and after finding yours, my search stopped. I tell everyone about your litter. It is flushable, healthy, there are no toxic perfumes, and it's just downright good. Lastly, Vike says, I have 3 Maine Coons and a Russian Blue. The foul odors that they leave behind are almost instantly dissipated, so my house remains smelling sweet. Having tried other litters, I can truthfully say that World's Best Cat Litter is absolutely the best. It does exactly what it's advertised to do. What really stands out to us from our customer testimonials is that most people who have tried our litter stay with our litter, which is huge when there's so many other competing brands on the market.
Before we wrap up, we wanted to quickly tell you about our different formulas so you can decide which one is right for you. World's Best Cat Litter comes in 5 varieties. There are 3 in the original series formula, plus 2 blends in our Advanced Natural formula. The green bag clumping formula is our original formula. It provides outstanding odor control. This formula is ideal for homes with 1 or 2 cats. Our red bag is the multiple cat clumping formula. This blend has an added all-natural plant ingredient for even more odor control and, as the name suggests, is ideal for multiple cat homes that need a little bit more from their litter. Finally, in our original series is our lavender-scented multiple cat clumping formula, which has 100% all-natural lavender oil for an added fresh floral fragrance. Our Advanced Natural series combines natural plant fibers with the concentrated power of corn, and it comes in 2 varieties, Original and Advanced Natural Pine Blend, which has real pine added to it for those who enjoy the scent of the great outdoors. No matter which formula you choose, we promise you'll love it. And if you don't, we offer a money-back guarantee.
So where can you get World's Best Cat Litter? Lots of places. We sell online at Amazon, Chewy, Pet Food Direct, wag.com, and Doctors Foster and Smith. We're carried at Walmart and Target and can be found at major pet stores such as PetSmart and Petco, as well as many independent retailers. To find the closest retailer to you, just visit our website at worldsbestcatlitter.com. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have a lot of questions coming in from our moms. We do have some comments I wanted to share with you. We have an attendee, Lauren. She says she's been using World's Best Cat Litter for years. She loves it, and she says that she loves flushing it because it saves the use of plastic bags. And we also have Kathleen who's here, and she says that she also thinks that your cat litter is awesome.
Thanks, Lauren and Kathleen. We appreciate your business.
So we will get to the questions. If anyone has any questions here, remember you can type them into the chat window. So our first one comes from Christy, and I think you mentioned this as far as discussing the different bags, but she wanted to know if you would recommend this product for homes with multiple cats.
Absolutely. We find that people with multiple cats really like our formula. Again, the red bag, the multiple cat clumping formula, and the purple bag, the lavender scented multiple cat clumping formula, are specifically designed for multiple cat homes, as well as the Advanced series. Both the original and the pine scent are designed for multiple cat homes.
Perfect, thank you. Lucille asks, are all the different bags that you showed on the screen, are they all flushable?
Yes, actually they are all 100% flushable. Good question.
Perfect. Amy would like to know what different pound bags are available.
So in our original series, we have our 7, 14, and 28 pound bags. In our Advanced Natural series, there's the 6, 12, and 24s.
And that might not sound like very much when you're used to clay litter, but actually you'll find that our litter is about twice as concentrated as clay litter. It weighs about half of what traditional clay litter is and it goes twice as far. So don't be fooled by the small bag. That concentrated power takes you a long way.
You use less and get more performance.
Great. Carrie would like to know if you have any recommendations or if there's any sort of special way you should store your bags of litter once you open them.
So once you open them, we recommend that you would close the bag back up and keep it in a cool, dry place, away from any moisture or excess heat. Other than that, there's no real special requirements for storing it.
Great, thank you. Lisa would like to know if you recommend the litter for all age cats, so kittens, adults, seniors.
So yes, veterinarians don't recommend using litter for kittens under age 8 weeks. And so the same is true for our litter, but it's absolutely safe for kittens 8 weeks and older, and for adults and seniors. It's got a great texture, so it's easy for those senior cats to dig in. It's great for training kittens, and adult cats love it too.
Great. We've actually had a bunch of questions about this. Saying that litter sounds great and it's made of corn. Do you ever have any issues with the cats trying to eat the corn?
Well, that's an interesting question. Very, very infrequently, we have a cat that will sample it. Usually that's pretty short-lived. The good thing about our litter is that it is completely safe. If your cat were to eat clay litter, that can be actually very bad for them. But this, because it's made out of all natural corn, there's nothing artificial or synthetic in there, it's going to pass right through. We don't recommend that you make a diet out of it, right? You're not going to save on your cat food budget with this, but it's completely safe. It's nothing to be concerned about.
And we all know cats are curious, so it's not uncommon for them to try their litter, believe it or not, if it's new and different to them. But as Beth stated, it's all very safe. It's made from corn. You know, if they're cleaning their paws, it's just all totally digestible.
Great, thank you. We had a few questions. Grace asked, how many, with the concentrated quality of your litter, how much do you recommend putting in a litter box as far as how deep you put in for it to be an appropriate level for the cat?
Good question. So we recommend 2 to 3 inches in the litter box, so that way if the cat is digging and so forth, that it gives enough product to be, to work effectively.
Perfect. Mary asks, if you have multiple cats in your household, do you recommend having one litter box with your litter per cat, or can multiple cats share the same litter box?
Well, it's recommended that there's one cat for each box plus one, and that's just kind of a standard that's recommended. So it's best to have multiple multiple boxes in the home. So ideally, you would have one for each cat plus an additional one.
Great. Ashley asked about the consistency of the litter. So I think she's wondering if it is sort of a large corn chunks, it's sort of like a finely milled powder. Can you talk about the consistency?
Absolutely, that's a great question. The texture or consistency of our litter is little particles, very similar to traditional clay texture. It's a kind of a coarse, sandy texture, so it's not a pelleted litter. It's not a powder. It's a nice in the middle texture that cats find it easy to dig in, and it is very absorbent.
Great. I know this was went over in your webinar, but we had a few moms that are just asking again if you can please go over where your products are available, particularly if they're available at Walmart.
They're available in select Walmarts across the country, all Targets, Petco, PetSmart, most grocery chains, and your independent pet stores. So as far as Walmart, it's just select Walmarts across the country, but they can take a look on our website and put their zip code in, and then they'll pull up stores that are in their area.
Thank you. Sandra sent in a question. You had mentioned that World's Best Cat Litter you can use less and it's concentrated. Do you know relatively, how much longer a bag of your litter would last versus clay?
Well, and that depends on which clay you're using because they all perform a little differently. But as a rule of thumb, our smallest bag lasts one cat for a whole month. Then that would be like the 7-pound bag or the 6-pound bag, our small size. And so it lasts a really long time.
Perfect. Samantha asked if you have any recommendations for transitioning. So if she wants to switch to your litter, should she just, completely change the litter box or sort of mix her old with the new? What would you recommend?
Oh, to transition? Yes. So what we would recommend is that you start with adding about a third of World's Best Cat Litter to your existing litter in the box, and that you go slowly. Most cats don't like abrupt change. So if you start with adding about a third our litter, 2/3 the old litter, and then as you scoop, you just replace with World's Best Cat Litter to keep that 2 or 3 inches in there, like Jean said, and then you'll eventually get all the way to 100% World's Best Cat Litter. One thing, our litter is flushable, other litters are not. So while you're mixing and transitioning, don't flush.
And also, when you're transitioning, make sure that it's with a clumping litter. If you're using a non-clumping litter, then you would not. You would want to have an extra box, a separate box out of World's Best Cat Litter. Absolutely.
Oh, very good to know. Lori just sent in a question when you were mentioning maintaining that 2 to 3 inches. Is there any period of time that you recommend where you completely change out the litter, or do you just recommend just scooping and then that's you're set just doing that?
If it's easier for you to completely change out as a safety net, I recommend you do it in an extra box. We find when consumers completely change, sometimes it stresses their cat out. So to be extra safe, that's why we caution transitioning with the 1/3 new, 2/3 old. If that doesn't work for you because you have a non-clumping litter or because it's your preference, you're certainly welcome to change it completely out or add an extra box. And then as you're thinking about cleaning your box and maintaining it, that is, with World's Best Cat Litter, most consumers report that they have to clean out the box much less than with clay. It really depends on how many cats you have and what their habits are. So in general, whatever your schedule has been with clay, you can cut it way down. But again, that's just based on each individual household.
Great. Well, thank you so much. We have a lot of moms saying that they're excited to try it. A lot of moms do think that the flushable quality of it is really great. Do you have any final thoughts that you'd like to share with our moms before we wrap up today's webinar?
Well, I would just really encourage them to give it a try. I think they're going to be surprised when they're, the amount of time that they're currently spending on their litter box. When they use World's Best Cat Litter, their time is significantly less, and as busy moms, they'll have more time to be doing things that they actually enjoy rather than cleaning the box. So, I just encourage them to give it a try and check out and experience the concentrated power of corn themselves. We do have a $2 coupon on our website that they're all welcome to download to kind of help get started. And they can take that coupon into any of the stores that carry World's Best Cat Litter, and it's good on any size bag that we have. So we just would, really encourage everyone to get out there and try World's Best Cat Litter.
Well, thank you so much, Beth and Jean, for presenting this to us today. Mom, thank you for joining. We'll contact the 6 winners within the hour, and thank you, Beth and Jean, for providing those prizes to our moms. Also, all attendees today will receive your Mom's Meet points by the end of today. So thank you again for joining, and have a great rest of your day.
Our pleasure. Thank you.